There's some things you experience in your 20s and 30s that will shape your thinking and how you live with others. When you're in 20s, there are things you don't even know. You can make decisions that when you reach 40s, 50s, you start wondering why you made that decision. Now, in your 20s and 30s, there are things you should understand. There are lessons you should know. There are things you should do for you to live a good life from 40s and above. So have a story, have some information which can help someone who is in their 20s and 30s. So here is the story. In your 20s and 30s, one of the things that you should know is that your health is very important. It is very, very important. If your body is not in perfect health or in good health, you will not plan ahead well. You may not even plan because you know your future is not bright. If your body is not in perfect health, you are not going to do your work perfectly. So make sure your health is in good shape. Ensure that your health is good. So that's the first thing you should do. So when in your 20s and 30s, avoid destructive habits. If you're going to take alcohol, ensure that you take in moderation, because 20 consecutive years of alcohol drinking will result to devastating effect from your 40s. So one thing alcohol will do is that it will drastically reduce your energy. Even if you are married in your 40s, your wife will be entertained by someone because you're not capable, just because alcohol brought diabetes, high blood pressure, and other diseases. You're generally weak, so avoid alcohol. And in your 40s, you find that the money you saved in your 20s and 30s will be spent in treating the diseases which were brought by alcohol. So your health is very important. The second thing is your weight and physical fitness. Ensure that you exercise regularly, drink a lot of water, avoid a lot of starch, avoid sugar. If possible, avoid sugar completely. Take lemon juice. Generally ensure that you exercise and your diet is good. There are food you can take consistently, and in your 20s and 30s you may not realize that you have an issue with your body until you reach 40s and 50s, then your body starts misbehaving because of the food that you are taking when you are young. So that is the second thing. The third thing you should know, especially if you are 20s, is that nobody cares. Nobody cares that you have problems. It's all upon you and yourself and your God. So the only thing you can do is not to depend on others to come and rescue you. Whenever you have a problem, figure your way out. So nobody cares at all whether you have a problem, even if you are going to advertise to everyone. People don't care, they have their own problems. Another thing I've realized is that your spouse will play a great role. Even if you are a genius, even if you have good vision, good business, good job, if you marry the wrong person, you'll never go far. Choose your partner wisely. It's even better not to marry than to get married to a wrong person. So if you realize that the person you married is not fit, it's better you divorce as early as possible than dimming your future. Another lesson I've learned is that you should not please everyone. In fact, don't do things to please everyone, especially your relatives and family members. Even if you have a lot of money, don't go dishing money anyhow, because those people you help, by the time and in case you get a problem, nobody will help you. So instead of giving them money, you should empower them, or at least save that money to help you in future. So nobody will care when you have problems. You will be alone. Another one, the fewer your friends, the better. Just have one or two friends. Don't have friends all over, because friends, most of them are your competitors, and they might even end your life. Most of them can even steal from you. Most of them will do things to help to make you not progress. So have few friends, and naturally anyone who is progressive will have very few friends. You find that these tycoons out here, these billionaires, don't have friends. They just have business partners. So the fewer the friends, the better. Another thing is that money is very important. Money will solve 99% of your problems. Save, invest, ensure you have money. If you don't have money, especially in our country, nobody will respect you. So money will solve all your problems, will take you where you could not go. Money will make you meet people you thought you could not meet. So have money. Another thing, in your 20s and 30s, ensure that you have a roof above your head. That means have a home. Ensure that you have a home. That is the most important thing. especially those ones who are married. Now, if you are married and you don't have a house, your own home, and in case the job you had is terminated, your wife will never respect you. You'll go. If another man comes and tells her, I'm better than your husband, I'll do this and that, she'll go. But if you have a home and you settle your wife there, even if you lose your job or you become broke, your wife will never move out of that house easily. So your house is very important. Even if you don't have money, you can have your garden, you plant something, you eat, you're not paying rent, or you can just rent out your house and use the money to pay bills. So your house is very important. Another thing is that you should never live beyond your means. If you are earning 100,000, don't go there, rent a house for 70,000 per month or 50,000 or 40,000. Don't go out there, start drinking and making friends happy and having so many girlfriends. Living beyond your means will result loans. You'll be having loans all over, you'll be borrowing money from friends without returning them. So when you live beyond below your means or within your means, it is very easy to save and it's very easy to invest. Another thing is you should develop a culture of saving and investing your money. Develop as early as possible. Don't say that I'm 20s now, let me enjoy, I'll save later. I've seen so many people doing that, and when they reach 30s and 40s, the opportunities they had that time when they were young are not there. They end up suffering. So in your 20s, open money market fund account, join a circle and invest your money. Buy assets. Those assets you buy in that age will help you when you reach your 40s, 50s and above. And there's nothing as bad as being 60 years old and you don't have anything. You live a very miserable life. Another one is to grasp any opportunity that presents itself. Some of those opportunities come when you are very young, and sometimes you ignore them because you say, I'll get other opportunities. But as you progress, as you grow older, the opportunities become less and less, and you find yourself not having any opportunity. You move to the village and start doing farming. So if an opportunity presents itself, grasp it, make use of it, make sure you benefit maximally so that you don't regret in future. Another thing is life does not have a formula that I'll marry when I reach 35 or 40, let me now wait, or I'll not buy a car, let me build a house first. You might wait, you might say, I'm not marrying now, I'll marry in my 40s, and then you realize that when you reach your 40s there are no people to marry. The person you were supposed to marry in your 20s who presented herself or himself was the right person. You end up regretting. So if you get the right person, even if you're 24 years, if you have some money, just marry. The rest will come. So don't just plan your life Sometimes you might plan, but God has its own plans. There are people who got children married when they were young. The society was laughing at them, saying, "Aye, they have made a mistake. What has this person done? He doesn't have a future." But at the end of the day, that person becomes successful. He raises a very successful family. And those ones who are laughing at him are still struggling to find partners. So, just marry. If you get a job, any job, just do it. Life does not have a formula. Any opportunity that comes at that age, do it. Another thing is that years go very fast. We age very fast. We age very fast. Today you are 20s, tomorrow you are 40s or 50s. Enjoy. Don't restrict yourself. Don't be too religious to the point of not having fun, to the point of not enjoying enough. Don't postpone happiness. You don't know what tomorrow presents. So ensure that you enjoy when you have time and opportunity. So there's another thing that I came to realize very late. I didn't even know is that you should avoid troubles as much as possible. Avoid entering into troubles. Avoid court cases. Avoid marital troubles. If possible, avoid fightings. So just if someone wants to fight, just walk away. If you are in trouble with your partner, don't fight, just walk away. You will do something small, and that something will take you to jail forever. So those people who are in jail, most of them did not want to be there. It was not intentional. It's because they could not control their anger. Just control yourself. Another one is that the person you live with, the person you sleep with, can positively or negatively affect your life. So if you have a girlfriend, if you are changing girlfriends, they can even steal your star. So ensure that the person you date does not carry those bad spirits. So you might be doing very well and you start dating someone, and at the end of the day you find that things start falling apart slowly by slowly. You are just doing well. You find that all of a sudden the car starts developing mechanical problems. Your hair starts leaking. You are doing some business. You wake up one morning, you find that it was broken into. So many problems, small problems. But before dating that person, you did not have those problems. So the person you date or you sleep with matters a lot. You might even sleep with someone who when they date, the boyfriends die. So you might even be the next person. So another thing which it's very important. There's these people who keep on telling people their plans. No, don't announce your plans. Don't announce. People are not good. Even your closest friend, you say that this person will never betray me. People are not good. If you're doing something, just do it. Let people know it. Know the results later. So let everything be in your chest, in your mind, and don't announce. The moment you announce, others will just plan against you. I know someone who announced he had won a scholarship to go to US to study, and they were doing a party at home for him to fly to US. That night, his friend went and stole the visa. Up to today, that person did not fly out. He missed the opportunity. So you have to be very secretive. Very secretive. Another thing, Kenya is not those developed countries like US. In Kenya, getting a degree, a PhD, scoring first class, scoring A does not guarantee you success. It doesn't mean that you'll be more successful than someone who did not score those grades. You'll come after graduation and realize that the most successful people did not pass. They just started businesses and they became successful. Sometimes success is by chance. You can work hard, you can do everything, but things fail to work out. So success is not about education, especially in Kenya. It's about luck and the strategy put across. And another one is that you should have a personal relationship with your God. Whatever you do, dedicate it to God. That direction will help you. If you are traveling, before and after, pray. If you are looking for a job, pray. It might look like a small act, but you know, on this earth, you are fighting with so many forces. So many people are against you. There are people who secretly pray against you. So put God first in anything that you do. And there's another thing, is that be humble. You don't know what tomorrow will bring. Today might be top there, but tomorrow down there. Just a simple disease can come and finish all your money. You might be the CEO today. Tomorrow, job is terminated. Today, you're a billionaire. And tomorrow, you do something small, the money is gone. So you don't know what tomorrow holds. Just be humble. So those are some of the things that you should learn in your 20s and 30s for you to become better in your 50s and above.